Hello everyone, it is now 1.394 inches.
Yeah. I will say that, like, the way that the game opens on shots like these and sort of holds it and cuts back and forth between a few different angles, that's another thing about this game that is legitimately cool.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective.
There's certainly elements here that would be cool to see in other games.
I'd like to ask you a few
Oh,
questions.
yeah. Oh, yeah, plenty.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby.
Turns out this guy's the origami killer, and we just solved the case immediately. The rest of the game is just Ethan being sad.
Save
I also love
Sean!
stand-up. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
So why would he have saved Sean?
The killer
He
has
hasn't
kidnapped
met
another
Because-
victim.
No, but
Well, he's
that is
heard
like,
of it.
It's a high-profile case.
Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did
This
anything
guy's,
to save my son.
like, he's still using the weird French Englishisms,
Please, to move along,
but
sir.
he does sound more American than most of the other voice actors in this
You
game.
sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of this store, to the right.
Can you actually buy
Wait.
inhalers at just, like, random gas stations?
No, I don't
And, like,
think you
corner marts?
can. I'm not even sure those are over the counter. Maybe like some rescue ones are.
I was pretty sure
But-
that was prescription.
Yeah. No, I mean they're
what do I know?
oral steroids, so
Oral steroids. You definitely gotta get a prescription for asthma medicine. I would
Good
know.
evening, sir.
I have asthma.
yeah, I
Are
mean
you
so do I.
Looking for something in particular?
See, like, this whole game is just full of scenes like this, right? Like, where it's like, this is
That was
kind of
Ethan
thing that would be
for a minute.
dramatic to happen. That, like, David Cage has seen happen in a bunch of, like, thrillers. Let's just drop it into this game out of nowhere. Like, everywhere you go,
Shelby, put some headphones on. We can do Cowboy Bebop the movie opening.
Very hard
everywhere you
work.
go, some completely unrelated thriller shit is happening that, like, has no connection to the rest of the storyline, and it's a little goofy in retrospect.
Get it, do you?
Fuck. Okay, I had to hold all those.
Come here. I said, come here now!
Why is that guy got a? Is that a
I
fucking
guess-
deagle?
Don't move!
Right.
Yeah, that is the deal.
Hands up!
It's not as incompetent
Put your
as
fucking hands
something
up or
as
I'll
The
shoot.
Room, because how could it be with this level of money behind it? But like, it does have that feel of someone saw a bunch of Hollywood movies, and the scenes that happen because they happen in Hollywood movies.
Hey,
My name's Scott.
jittery,
What about you?
like, dialogue options. I like
What's
it.
your name?
Andrew. My name's Andrew.
Okay.
Hey, guy that's
Don't panic,
sticking me up
let's just
at a
stay
corner
calm.
store. What is your name?
Nobody
What is
here
your
wants
full
to hurt
name? What is your age?
We're all
Andrew,
just
my
gonna
name's
be
Andrew.
cool.
I'm 38 years old.
Everything will
I
be
live with my
fine.
mom on 10th Street.
I'm cool, man.
Oh, good job, bud.
Everything's gonna be all fucking right.
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down.
I took the lorry over
Should you
here.
give me
I live
advice?
next to the
I'll give you some fucking
wasteland.
advice.
That is a Desert
Do you have
Eagle, but that's a
anyone you care
really
for in
weird
your life?
model.
A girlfriend, maybe? A family?
Because I think, okay, so
Little
I'm
girl.
not 100% sure here, I'm not a gun expert, but what it does look like to me is that they took a Desert Eagle model, and they just kind of shrunk it down until it's approximately the size of a normal
Yeah.
automatic.
What would Jessica think if she saw you here? Ask yourself. What would happen
It's a little
to her if
distracting.
things go wrong?
So, like, yeah, this was really cool because, like, this
You don't
kind
really
of
wanna
scene
shoot
happening
anybody,
was
do you?
like, and like having it
I'm
being
sure
framed
we
in this
can
sort of
find a way
cinematic
out
way
of
was
this
really
mess, right?
groundbreaking. But like, this is a goofy scene.
You're not a killer, are you? You just want a few extra dollars. No blood on your hands.
No, I'm not a killer. I ain't no killer.
Am I getting closer? I can't even tell.
Nice try.
What the
For a
fuck?
second there, you almost had me believing all your shit.
Okay, I was still holding that.
Okay, now we go to like this is the wrong thing to do in this situation. Incidentally, I'm sure everybody knows this, but like,
Oh,
somebody's
yeah, yeah,
robbing
no.
a place. Just fucking yeah,
man.
like just let that happen. You don't need to get in the way of that shit.
My favorite thing to do is when I wrestle someone who has a loaded gun with the safety off is to like have it back and forth in my hand, sometimes pointing at my face, sometimes pointing at his face. That's really that's what I learned in
I call for
Taekwondo.
an ambulance.
It's really important.
No, I'll be all right. Bullet
It's
just
all
grazed
just pretty
my shoulder.
poorly, Josh, that you've already gotten shot.
Damn punk kid. Doesn't even know how to use a gun.
He's so bad at this.
Thank you for helping me. I don't know what would have happened without you.
No, but that is bullshit. I was holding that down the whole time. I don't know what the fuck that was.
When my boy, Razor, disappeared,
I do like how he's like,
I received
whatever.
a letter with a locker ticket inside.
Yeah, now let's talk about my dead son after this calming emotional experience.
I do not understand.
He walks
what
out
it
and goes, hey, thanks for the
I
help,
think it
Andrew.
must
Yeah,
be
no
a sort of
problem.
message from the man
Why
who took
that
my son
scene?
from me.
What is the purpose of having that scene?
Really do think it's just like he wanted to have like a cool movie scene happen in his game.
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you
Okay,
at all.
I don't know if this is ripped off from somewhere, but the serial killer leaving
save
origami
Razor.
behind is actually kind of a
But
badass
maybe it
detail.
will help you
I
find
don't
the
actually
other
think it
little boy.
like I don't remember. I don't seem to remember it having any like huge, like resonant thematic significance in this game. It might, and I just forgot about it, but it's cool.
I was beginning
We
to
we
think
know that
there
David
was
Cage is
no
clearly a
good
big
to be
fan
found
of Blade
in
Runner
this
between the Origami Killer and then Detroit Become Human. So my assumption is that's where it came from.
Wait, what, Josh? What's up?
It's, I was beginning to think there was no good to be found in this place, but now I know differently. It's like this bumbling idiot of a private detective did all the wrong things and got shot, and is just like miraculously not dead. Oh yeah, you did really good. Uh-oh.
Here we go. It's Madison. Madison time. God, this character got the most robbed out of any of the characters in this game.
I want to say something controversial, but I'll wait until there's not a dialogue scene.
Okay,
So everyone
great. I
can
can't
hear
wait.
it clearly, and people can tell me I'm wrong in the comments. I don't care.
Okay. Man, I'm excited.
Is this a house? What? Oh boy.
I believe the word is chateau.
It's just like an enormous studio.
Like just immediately, it's already creepy, weird. David Cage doesn't like women.
Can I say my thing now?
Shit. Yes.
Go for it.
I think that some people simply should not have women in their video games. I believe that there are some people who make games with women so poorly, they should just not have women in them. Just have men, okay? It's
like
way
how,
less
it's like
offensive.
how the Code Brothers had a black character in their movie one time, like literally one time, and they made the Lady Killers.
Yeah. Yes. If you do not know any minorities, or you don't talk to women for some reason, or you think you talk to them, but you are
No, okay,
incorrect.
I don't
not
talk
put
to
them
them,
in your
but I do
stuff.
study them from afar. I
Sometimes
create
it's better.
scrapbooks.
I would prefer that. You know what? Just
No.
don't have any women characters in these video games, please. I'm begging you.
So this is Madison. She's one of the more prominent characters in like the advertising stuff, and I'm excited to be proven wrong here because I have a statement right now I'm going to make, which I'm not 100% ready to commit to, which is
fucking god. I'm sorry.
I don't.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't think this character does a single thing that is like plot like essential in the entire game.
Do we have pants in this
Some
world?
of you
Are
might
there-
be saying, "Oh, Mumbles, why are you disgusted by the female form?" I'm not. I'm not. What I am disgusted by is obvious
Oh my God,
male
all of the-
leering.
There's a real
Every
difference.
single goddamn shot. Like,
It's like we-
holy shit.
Yeah, because we started out as Joel, right? And like he was half naked, but it wasn't
I
shot
want
like
the
this.
ass shots of Joel.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
wasn't-
come on.
Yeah, there's like
just-
none of these
Why
shots
this
of like
shot?
Joel.
Why this fucking shot?
Well, it's not just the shots; it's the clothing, right? Joel wore a shirt and boxers.
And her
She's in
I mean,
positioning.
he
like
was naked
Camster.
there, but like,
And her positioning.
Yeah.
Like she's
Positioning, the
wearing
framing.
like. If Joel woke up shirtless in tidy whities and you could see his
God.
batch everywhere he walked around,
So
that
Josh-
would
And he
be.
keeps like posing. What?
I'm just gonna get this out of the
What?
way. The shower is optional. It does. It is one of the nudities in this game. It's one of the two optional
not.
nudities.
You have
do
to
that,
decide
we
whether you
have
want
to
to
not.
Photoshop
Let's not.
more of my
Can we
freaking
close
face
her
on
as
top
soon
of
as
it.
possible, please?
I don't know where. There's a rack
I
of
believe,
stuff.
Clothing.
I believe that we are at maximum clothing, but
my
we
God.
don't
What
have.
the
The point is we
fuck
don't
is
have
All
to
right, well, what
shower.
the fuck do we have to do?
I don't know. Here, let me look it up.
Wow, this is like so much worse than I expected, actually. Imagine if this came out today, though. This would be just absolutely reamed by the press.
Oh, the discourse on Twitter about it. Like, look,
Oh,
go back
man.
and play Dragon Age Origins. There's some really, like, softcore shit happening in Dragon Age Origins, but it's awesome. It's because the tone is fine.
Right.
You have
Right.
worked towards the softcore. This is just some
Right.
lady doing poses for you in her fucking panties. Like, please,
and-
Jesus.
So, like, the really, like, damning thing here is, like, all that stuff we've been talking about that is cool about this game, like the cinematic framing of things, is just 100% being used for, like, male gaze shots the entire goddamn time. Like, every single one of these bespoke shots.
All right, so at some point you're gonna
Okay,
need to
cool,
try
we
to
found
go to
the
sleep on the
music.
bed. You might need to enter the bathroom, but I think you can just leave it without showering.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, like, on that note, like, I like
No, okay, we're not going in there. Oh, maybe that's the
I
exit.
also
Okay.
like nudity.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
it's not. It's not that nobody likes nudity. It's the particular way that this is framed by obviously a dude who is a creepy, weird
Well,
guy.
The sexy porno lighting isn't helping either because you have that like
Yeah.
pink lighting coming in from the neon outside. It's just all of it. All of it is
Yeah,
bad.
this is the sort of thing that you would see in a movie, and you'd be like, oh,
Surely
yeah,
this is not the bathroom.
This is annoying.
No, okay,
but,
this is the
like,
bathroom for some reason.
Yeah. You say like, oh, this is annoying, but like, you know, let's see what this character's going to do now. And this character doesn't do anything interesting.
What the f-
Yeah.
So I've seen
is
things
this
like that
place?
in a like chemical bath area in
I've
college.
seen pictures of France.
I have never seen a
Pictures of
bath
France.
sink like that
Pictures
in this
of
country.
France.
I've seen pictures of France. I've seen several pictures of France. in my
Postcards
day.
of French
He's never been,
bathrooms.
but he's seen pictures.
I've seen footage. Shaka laka shaka.
Women's bathrooms notable
This
for
is how
having
ladies
a
touch their
small
faces, by the
beer-themed
way.
mirror.
Yeah, in case you were wondering, when we check our faces in the morning, we just do that. We just put our fingertips on every surface of our face. It's really
Yeah.
important.
It's
how
very
you
good for
apply makeup,
skincare
right?
to
It
just
just
like
kind of
touch your
comes
face
out
a
of your
lot.
fingertips.
Don't wash your hands first. She made a mistake there. Make sure your hands are as gross and oily as possible.
Yeah. You also
Put
want
your
to pick your
fingertips
nose
all over.
first.
Yes.
Yep. here we
Until
go.
it bleeds.
Oh, are we
Yep.
also getting home invaded?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, this
Home
game
invaded
is full
by
of
a
scenes that David
food
Cage saw in a
thief.
movie, and this is from one of the movies that David Cage doesn't leave out for company.
Is that the expression you would have if you saw that your fridge
Ah,
was
the
open?
fridge is open. That's weird. Oh, what a curious
I would be like,
occurrence.
oh well, the dogs have already eaten all of my produce by now.
What insane motherfucker lives in an apartment like this? This apartment is for crazy people.
Yeah, like what the fuck
Rich-
is this?
Like, it's huge.
This would like even in a shitty city, this would cost like
There's someone here.
many
There's someone
millions
in
of
the apartment.
dollars.
The phone. on the
Ah,
desk.
you just cut out.
I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I
Yes,
still
run
have a
into
chance.
the rain in your whitey tighties.
All right, what's the plan? What do we do here? I'll pause this.
Josh, just
walk
fuck.
through.
Josh, don't worry about it. Just go. It's fine.
All right.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil how the scene ends, but like, it's probably
Fuck the
dumber than you
police.
think.
Let's just leave.
I just love.
Well, it turns out to be Ethan looking for his
taking up like 70%.
non-fizzy beer fix.
I really want to play like a
One of my-
third-person cover shooter where your ass looks like that in every shot.
Yeah,
Just
that
like
sounds great.
Marcus Phoenix with his big dump truck ass.
Is that the guy from Gears of War?
Oh, there's two of them.
I
Why
believe
am I
so.
thinking Gears of War?
Is this gonna be like a nightmare?
I don't know.
I don't know,
But
Josh.
if this was a nightmare, what would be the point of this?
No, then what would be the point of any of this? Okay, that was the
Maybe she
Yeah.
wakes up in a much less nice apartment.
That would actually be pretty funny. If you like keep waking up from successive nightmares and your apartment's shittier every single time.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Somebody write that short story for us.
Ironically, the impact in this scene feels better than most of the other ones that they've done, like that chair hitting that guy.
Don't you hate it when you're just chilling at home and Counter-Strike Go comes and fucks you up?
Wow, this is like 0 to 100 real fucking quick, this whole sequence.
I hate the man who made this video game, and I hope he never makes another video game again.
Well, if anybody was ever wondering why anyone calls David Lynch a creep, or not David Lynch,
David
David
Lynch.
Cage.
Yes, down in the balls.
How many fucking people are there? Oh, good. We've now entered the bathroom.
It's very safe. Just like,
Wow, I
fucking-
fucking hate this. This is just fucking torture porn.
Yeah, like there's a lot of that
It's
going
just a
on.
smut
Okay, yeah.
film. It's just a fucking
Yeah.
smut
God
film is all
damn.
it is.
Yep, pretty much.
I went into this
It-
recording being like, I'm not gonna be angry this time. Mumbles, don't be angry. Do not be
Uh,
angry.
No,
Be
like
chill.
no, this part is worth getting angry at. This is like when I was like thinking about parts that were gonna be not fun to like talk about in this game.
Wow, all right.
There's like
There's
this
nothing
one
more.
and like two other Madison scenes, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
That's all you fucking
So,
get.
oh, by the way, we interrupt your program to give you this lady has a dream about being attacked by murder rapists.
I wasn't ready for how much, in retrospect, this game feels like an anthology of
Oh my
like,
God.
hey, wouldn't it be cool if somebody would make a scene like this in a video game scenes?
David Cage, stop putting women in your video games. You know what? Better yet, stop making fucking video games. Just go fall into a hole. I don't
feel-
care.
I feel like you timed that point rather well for the sequence that followed it immediately.
So, I'm going to throw something out here. Would the sequence we just completed be less bad if instead of being an extended exploration sequence combined with a bunch of penny shots and an action sequence that culminated in her dying, if instead it was like, we just see her wake up, we hear a noise in the night, we don't know what it is, and we can choose one of like 3 things to do, and she goes and does it, and then there's a jump scare where the guy gets her, and then she just wakes up from that, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Would it? Because what you want to sell is the horror, right? Her nightmare. You don't want to sell a badass action scene because that's incongruous with the emotion they're trying to sell about her character, where she's like stressed out and having nightmares. And the extended
guess.
action
I mean-
sequence makes it feel, I
But
think,
that-
more snuff
it's not
filmy.
earned though. He hasn't
Yeah.
earned that from me. Because I don't know
Exactly.
who she is.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
like,
it's
as an
still
introductory
nonsense.
thing. No.
She still needs an introduction, and the fact that that's our first introduction to her sucks. But if
have
the
to
goal
get
of
out
that scene
there
was
and
just to
find
sell
out
you
what
on
this
Madison
ticket is
is
about.
afraid, I feel like a short jump scare works better than an extended action sequence.
I agree. I 100% agree with
Yeah.
you.
I honestly, the only thing that scene really does successfully is like
The toilet
set up your
closets.
expectations for Madison's relevance in this game.
This could have been an opportunity for him to do some horror stuff, some supernatural horror stuff, because if it's just a dream, you could have the CSGO guy start multiplying into like 1,000 different
Oh, yeah.
dreams, you know?
You could do what they did in Until Dawn with the horror stuff in the dreams, like
Yeah.
you know.
I think it's like interesting to note also like this and the robber scene. It's like all from central casting. Like even I know it's just like her nightmare, but like the dudes attacking her in the dream, they look like extras from the movies. Like they've got like the video game The Movies. They've got like this big like generic Halloween store combat knife and like
we borrowed them from Call of Duty.
But like yeah, like Bubbles talking about like how you could do all kinds of shit with it. Like he didn't do anything with it. He did nothing with it.
One of the most rewarding experiences as a gamer is when you realize a sequence is a dream. It reaches a point where you're like, uh-oh, this isn't real. That's actually rewarding because that means that you've figured out the trick, right? So for this to like not do that is bullshit. Except for, I mean, Josh got it in the beginning, but like it wasn't in a fun way, right, Josh? It was in a, this must be a dream.
You know, it's like, oh, this is probably a dream because of how far it's escalated at this point.
Right.
And it's so ridiculous. Wait, what time is it? It's like 8:35. Oh wait, no, it's 7:35. I forget how to. Yeah, it's 7:35. Forget how to read analog fucking clocks now.
But yeah, I think it's really worth like paying attention to how much of this game is very like expensive, but also kind of sloppy.
Mr. Mars, a few words. Mr. Mars.
I've decided to open the hell door.
They've been camped outside my house all day.
Did like that was okay? That was like an internal narration. That really didn't seem right because like we were looking right at our face as like we're saying that to ourselves. Goddamn reporter's been outside my house all day. They're outside like, dude, this house fucking sucks. Where's your kid?
You think this house sucks? You should have seen the last one.
The other kid.
The dead one? Yeah.
What was the down payment on this shithole? Hey, can I come in and use your bathroom? I've heard.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a sink. We got a $5K discount on the mortgage if we didn't put a sink in the bathroom. We're not allowed
Puerile
to.
ruses work on journalists.
Just walk over to the reporters. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Boy, this house sucks, huh? Feel sorry for whatever loser lives in this house.
Let's hit a kid on our way to going wherever we're going.
Please end. Oh, I was hoping it would be the end of his sequence. I want a series of nonsensical sequences that just end.
I like the idea that the game just rolls credits and that's the end.